What it is, y'all? What's up? It's I Impulsive, and I'm back at it with some more League of Legends. Hooray! And actually, I'm excited to show you guys today some Shyvanna. Excuse me. Uh, I don't really know what to say other than this character is she's fire. You definitely do feel like the dragon, and I think this character rework is probably one of the best ones they've released so far. That's just my opinion. I do know jungle fairly decently. It's like probably my second favorite role when it's decent when my characters are decent. And I used to play a lot of old rework Shyvana, but I thought she was like mad stale. But the new Shyvana, I think you could. There are going to be a lot more Shyvana mains. I'll say that for sure, because it's just she's just way more fun. Like the transformation, fear aspects, team fight mechanics. Like she's a blast. I don't know. You guys are gonna see, how I do with her in this game. There's this one game that I remember playing where the team fights were just crazy, just on another level. And it sucks because it was after this recording. So hopefully, as I record more of these games, maybe you'll see me play a little bit more jungle. Maybe see some other junglers that I like to play, but that all depends on if League stops ruthlessly fucking me over. So, and y'all know how I get. So we're just gonna skip the wave clear and go straight into the action. Straight into the action. I will say if I have to talk about my weak points as a jungler, I definitely need to focus more on my dragon objectives. Like there's this one game where I felt like we definitely could have turned it, but I just wasn't focusing on dragons enough. As you guys see, the gank is going fairly well for us right now. Trying to just help my Clay get out of there. I love the slow on the fireball, and then you see the cheeky dive with the W. I'm telling you, the new Shyvana, I feel like is going to be a dive monster if you really build her like tanky at first. Um, One of the things that I was really contemplating on is what jungle item to start her on. I think the movement speed one that reduces movement speed once you level up your smite, or the health one, is really good for obviously for the chase down and or the extra health for the dive. And yeah, what's the point of a VAR review if I don't show the good, the bad, the ugly? And as you guys see, I see my top laner getting a little jumped here. I feel at the moment I felt like really irritated that my mid laner didn't decide to do her freaking job and rotate with her laner. So I had to pick up the slack in hopes to save my Kled from destruction here. In hindsight, I felt like I should have just focused the dragon because a thing that I don't know is if Shyvana can solo dragons by herself, and that's a key factor to know as jungler. And you see that I died because Clyde couldn't really help me. I was trying to focus the kill on the mid laner and then probably turn on the top laner, but yeah, I just didn't have the time with all the slows. Just as a side note, as a jungler, sometimes you gotta get into that counter jungling. Always gotta think of ways to get yourself ahead and put your opposition behind, right? And counter jungling is just a beautiful way to do that. Even in low elo, sometimes in low elo, people don't even see it coming because they don't expect it. Gotta get these little void grubs. Why? Because they help with towers, and as you guys know, I feel like people just don't understand that kills aren't everything. Kills are not everything, but they are important in the early game. Not soon after the Void Collection, I see that there's a little stuff, so I decided to turn into the dragon and drop fire on the opposition. And you guys see that it's chaos as soon as the dragon unleashes her full form. And I feel like this is where her kit it just really shines and is really enjoyable in my opinion. Again, I'm a big dragon enjoyer, so the fact that she can transform And you guys see me here. I even dive to get an extra kill here for the fun of it. But her transformation, and just like the intensity of the transformation, you feel powerful as you transform, and I feel like that is just an impactful feeling. Like, again, this is why I say that this is probably one of the best reworks that they've made so far. And I was a Jax main, and they did change up Jax, uh, and that was kind of like mid, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the new champion they dropped too. Like, I don't know, Shyvanna just seems way more enjoyable, and her kit is simpler, a lot simpler. So I don't know what that says. Maybe simple is just better. As you guys see, I'm obviously helping out my Kled here. Oh, and I managed to get an escape out too. This is why I say the extra health on Shyvanna is kind of clutch, because this is probably how she becomes a very irritating dive tool. But suffice to say, we'll figure it out as I play more of her, because I am going to be playing more of her. Here's just a little simple gank on the support to show you. This was where I was just testing out the full capability of the dragon on a single target. A little unnecessary, but you know, it all works out. All right, y'all. I was actually gonna cut it here, but in fact, this turned into something pretty egregious in my opinion, because my team starts pushing forward, wanting more, and I'm just kind of like, well, I'm down for it. So I am pulling up, trying to see what I can do. You know what I mean? And yeah, their support kind of engages. I'm kind of like, oh, you're insane. I don't know why you engage on my team like this. And it's kind of like Doomsday. Then I see the big MF ult come out of nowhere, and it's just like London Bridge is falling for them. It's a nightmare, but it's all right. You know what I'm saying? It's a W for my team. It's a nightmare for them. You know what I'm saying? So. All right, and so back out in the rift like always, trying to see what I can do, what I can nab. Try to set for a dragon, but I see that they're pressuring my mid lane, so I was like, hey, stop that shit. And then I had the dragon, I had to come in screaming with it, and basically shut down the entire plane here, thwarting the opposition. But at this point, I'm just kind of like, I don't know, like playing like rework champions or like new champions. I always kind of want to see what they do, and like I'm kind of like just really like analytical. But when I was playing this game, I was losing myself. I was kind of just like a giddy little kid, just pressing buttons to see see how people react. Like, I don't know what it is, but playing like all the dragon characters in League of Legends, in my opinion, are ass. Like, Aurelion Sol is bland. His concept was fire, but I think they dropped the ball on it. And Smolder is just kind of like mid, hard mid. So, in my opinion, I think Shyvanna is probably like the best dragon in League of Legends currently. But I'm curious to what y'all think. I see it's going down. It's going down in the mid lane, and I'm like, wait, you can't, do that without me. So I pull up trying to help my laner. You see how everybody's trying to ignore me, like I don't just kill people if you don't put like 3 people on me. So I'm just, trying to make sure everybody make it out alive. Stuns are like my worst enemy, but it doesn't matter. While I'm the dragon, I can bite you, and I'm setting shit on fire. And it's just looking like a cleanup. It's looking like a cleanup. But I died because and this is the funny thing. I started laughing because my body's so big, right? So I'll just step on traps on accident, and it's a killer. But yeah, this is just one of those things about playing like new characters that I didn't realize until I played Shyvanna. Like, I really wasn't laughing a lot when I was playing the new top laner, But when I'm playing the rework Shyvanna, I don't know. I just caught myself laughing a lot, like just having a grand old time, just trying to figure out what I'm doing and like how to be better. I guess as I'm making this video, I'm literally thinking to myself, damn, is Shyvana gonna be the next character I mean? Which is a sentence I never thought I was gonna say, because the old Shyvana was ass, like the blandest of the bland. She was stale bread, like holy crap. And like I feel like if you veined the old Shyvana, it was like putting Marmite on your bread. It was just unnecessary. But now it's kind of just like I don't know. She seems kind of like a full course meal. I wouldn't say she's like at the same like skill level as say um like any of the high skill cap characters like a Zoe or anything like that. I think she's a simple fun character to play like Zac or like Jax. Zac is kind of like a mid skill cap character, but she's like easy and fun to play like Jax, right? So, yeah, and when you do shit, it looks good. It looks cool as fuck. So it's like, why not just play her every single time if she's not banned? You know what I mean? And here's the entry into the end, guys. The entry into the end. I originally knocked down this tower by myself because I realized my team wasn't getting objectives. So I was like, fuck it, I'll just do it myself. Died for it because obviously my body is fat and I step on traps so easily. Go figure. But then my team comes and, you know, they start focusing everything but me, so, it's just easy for me to play my game. Turning into Dragon was a little unnecessary, but again, I'm looking to end this game. Even though I'm having a lot of fun, my war flashbacks are coming in, and I'm like, every time I'm not focused, I fucking lose. So I need to lock in and end this game. And I helped some people escape and die in the process, so it's whatever. But it's okay, because all we need now is one last push. One last push. Can we do it, guys? The MFL just seals the deal instantaneously. They're running for their lives. It's almost like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody else is trying to collect kills. I am trying to end the game. This game can be a fickle mistress. And look, it's a dub. Unfortunately, the next 4 games I played were a win-loss, so I stayed in place. Woohoo!